This is going just basically about as well as I anticipated it to, which is not good. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are having a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day. Today is the first day that I'm coming to you in a very long time looking like Rufus. As in naked mole rat, my face is clean and clear and under control. That's not fully true. You know, I'm looking a little extra Rufus-y today. I got like some weird pink going around my eyes. What is that? Is that just exhaustion? Yeah, okay. And the reason I'm coming to you guys barefaced today is because we are going to be unboxing another Eyescream beauty subscription box, and this is like one of the only subscriptions I've opened in a while that actually has makeup in it. This will be the second time I am unboxing the subscription, and the first time because there's actually like makeup products inside of it. I was like, wow, this is something that I could do like a try on with. Were some of those makeup products like bright blue mermaid glitter eyeshadow? They were indeed. But it was makeup and something that I could actually try on. So that is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be getting into another one of these boxes. Jeez. This box comes with 5 to 7 full-size items. It is $25 with free shipping, which was really nice. Which, yeah, apparently that's, you know how much BoxyCharm like used to be? Well, yeah, no, excuse me. It used to be $21 and then it was $25 and now I'm hearing that it's nearly $30 or is $30 when you add in tax. BoxyCharm, like I understand. A lot of stuff's going on right now. Prices are pretty pricey, but that's like a $9 increase to your $21 box. That's like, if I was better at math, I would tell you what percentage that is. That's a big percentage. Okay, I'm really hoping that there is more makeup like in the bottom of this because I came full naked mole rat ready to try things on, and so far what I'm seeing is not makeup. But I do say that it also comes with like skincare and makeup tools, but you are supposed to get an eyeshadow palette in every single box. There should at least be an eyeshadow palette in here. Oh, don't look at that. Stop peeking. Okay, so the first thing in here, I'm a little bit disappointed, I have to say, because my very first unboxing I did of this box had like the same exact brand, you know, kind of the serum-y thing in it. So I would like to see a bit more diversity amongst the boxes, but I think this is a different product at least. This is from Earth Harbor. It is the Marina Biome Brightening Ampoule, which I think that's a really nice word to say, Ampoule. One thing I will say about this brand and all like their little serums and stuff, they're typically so pretty, so I'm really excited to see what this one looks like. Okay, I think we've definitely had this before. It's just like this really, you know, ocean blue. Yeah, it's just a little serum or ampoule. Comes with, you know, your standard squeezy nub. Smells like greenery. It has spirulina and blue tansy in it, and I think, are those both like weed? Seaweed? Seaweed is what I was trying to say there. Are those both kind of like seaweedy little, you know, little things? Next up here we have a primer, and yes, I did say we were going to be doing a try on portion, so yes, I will be trying out the primer. Unfortunately, it's not one of the 1,000 dewy skin primers that we've received recently. This one is actually a pore perfecting matte primer, and it's from Evio Beauty, which kind of sounds like, you know, when Rachel Ray says EVOO. Why does that bug me? I really wanted my skin to be more like dewy and why do I don't want to say luminous so bad? Luminous! And I don't feel like a matte primer that's supposed to like fill in your pores and stuff is really going to help me achieve that, but I'll give it a try today. I don't know, it just smells kind of like lotion, but it is actually pretty soft on the skin. It doesn't feel like super overly silicone-y, which is nice. Fellas. Fellas. Okay, so this one I might have like cheated and peeked just a little bit, and I saw what was in here, what was waiting for me to try on. So the next thing we have in here is just like a, oh my gosh, today's St. Patrick's Day. I mean, when you're seeing this, it's definitely not, but today right now it is, I think. It is St. Patrick's Day. Oh fun. I won't get pinched because the next thing in here is a very kind of like chunky pencil, very green eyeliner, big crown eye pencil, and this is gonna be in, oh, I'm wearing green right now. That was absolutely not planned. Do you guys think I'm put together enough to remember to wear blue green on St. Patrick's Day? Am I static? This is from Crown Beauty. We received mainly, I think, like brushes from them. Oh no. Okay, see how this is like so green, it's almost black. That's the kind of greens I like. Well, this is not that. This is like shiny St. Patrick's Day beads, big 4-leaf clover sunglasses green. Like that is incredibly green, and typically this is not something I would wear. It also has kind of like a sheen to it, so this should be very interesting. I wonder what the eyeshadow palette's gonna look like. I'm not really sure how I'm going to incorporate this into the look, but we'll see. All right, next up in here we have something from Hikari. That seems like a pretty familiar brand. I feel like I've received that before in something. Oh, the inside of it's pretty. So this is supposed to be a matte bronzer. It definitely looks like it would be a little bit more on the blushy side since there's so much pink in it. It just kind of looks like a sunset or something, or like space, like a nebula. It smells very interesting. It just kind of has that, I don't want to say inexpensive makeup scent to it, but kind of, you know what I mean? It just has a pretty intense scent that is not like a fragrance that's been put in there. I feel like it's just like the scent of the chemical compounds in the makeup. Fascinating. Okay, when I first swiped it on, I was like, yeah, that's definitely a blush for me. But then as I was like blending it in, it turned into a bronzer somehow. So maybe I can use it as like a little bit of both, but there it is, just swatched on the back of the hand. Not too super pigmented or anything, pretty powdery feeling, but we'll see how it looks on the face. And then finally the last item in here is the eyeshadow palette for this box. Don't know if I've ever quite seen that before. So like the sticky stuff of the bubble wrap got stuck to the eyeshadow palette and now it's like ripping off the outer packaging. Ooh, that's kind of fun. You guys want to see? Ooh, I actually kind of like it like that. Just destroying an eyeshadow palette. This is what the outside of the palette looks like with like the pinky foil on it, which is pretty. But there's something actually really pretty about this very plain, just embossed palette. I don't think you guys can literally see anything besides like a white rectangle, but I promise you it's like an understated elegance. Also, I will lose this immediately, so I'm not destroying like the actual eye palette itself, which is really pretty. I love like a nice art deco-y theme. This is what the actual packaging looks like, and I'm really hoping on the inside it has some like really deep emeralds, really rich colors, some golds to go with the very like opulent Gatsby theme. These are actually really pretty. I don't know how well like the pigment is picking up on camera. Like this one for instance is more of like an olivey green, but I feel like it's showing up a little bit brighter on screen. But actually these are really pretty. We have a few gold shades here to choose from, a nice sparkly green, an olive green, then we just have some more like neutrally type bases. And now I do think that this could somehow work into it, maybe as like a base though underneath an eyeshadow, just because like the tones don't really go well together. But yeah, maybe we can pull something off with this. I will just go ahead and give a disclaimer. It's been a really long time since I've like done makeup. I put on makeup every single day, but it's not something that you would call like YouTube worthy. You know, you wouldn't sit down and film a tutorial on how to do my everyday makeup look because it's sad. Maybe not like sad, but it is very simple. So I'm interested in seeing how this is gonna work out. Also, my foundation is too dark for me. I apologize in advance, and I know it's happening. I know my face is orange. I'm sorry. So I guess the first thing we're gonna do is plop on some of this primer really quick, hoping it doesn't break me out because I am trying to recover my face from like a big like pod of breakouts over here. This is the proper way to apply primer, correct? Put a little bit more where I am most oily. All right, so my face is primed. It does actually feel pretty soft. I'm gonna go ahead and do like all my base stuff off camera besides bronzer, and then I'll be back to do the rest of it. Hi guys, I am close to you now. Hello. I finished my foundation base. It went on pretty well over that primer. I really didn't notice too much of a difference. Like maybe it smoothed over my nose a little bit more, but I really didn't see too much of a difference. I can, however, see the difference in my face and my neck right now. My fake tan is worn off, you know, like nice and patchy. So my foundation is really not matching currently. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the eyes. I'm going straight in with this big stick. No, I'm not. I forgot how to do eyeshadow. I don't even have brushes. Itsy bags to save the day. Oh, Mary Pickford. I did an entire project on Mary Pickford. She was like a film actress, one of like the first like big film actresses of the day. I like her. Okay, anyway. So I think the first thing I'm gonna do is go into a combination of Highball and Mary Pickford, just cause. I'm gonna fluff that into my crease, which are words I haven't said in a very long time. Okay, and then I think my favorite shade in this entire palette is this mint julep shade, so I really want to go into that. And I think I'm gonna put that here. I can't wait to make muddy brown. It's what I'm best at. Shouldn't have set my eyes with powder, you dummy. Well, this is already going super well. This is going just basically about as well as I anticipated it to, which is not good. Okay, now I'm gonna take this big chunky pencil and I'm gonna go into the inner corner right here, or whatever this part's called. The first like little section of my eye. What is this? It's not the inner corner. The first half of the flap of your eye. I should have just done this all over the place. This is actually kind of pretty. Okay, and then with my finger, I'm gonna take this shade here, which is called Zozzled. And I'm gonna pack that over top of it. Oh dang, that's actually kind of pretty. Now I want to draw it all over my entire eye. I'm not going anywhere today. Okay, so hear me out. Is it muddy? Yes. Is it misshapen? Of course it is. But if you ignore everything, just everything else besides the color of this green like stick, that looks kind of creepy, the color of the green stick with that green eyeshadow over top of it, I think that's a beautiful color. If I were better at makeup, I could do something with that. But alas, I wasn't a makeup artist 2 years ago, and I certainly haven't gotten better at makeup since then. So I think this is what we're gonna have to be working with today. I just want it to look better. Okay, so I'm gonna put this green stuff on this eye and then I'll be right back. Okay, so both eyes are done now. I really am loving the green color. I really am. That stick with that shadow over top of it, I think it's a beautiful combination. This is a little messy. This eye definitely turned out more clean than this eye because this one I was kind of experimenting with. Can't really fully tell what's going on up there, but I did do a black liner and just some mascara. Okay, there it is, just a little bit closer up. I just think it's a really pretty color. I wish I just could like do it better. Like do the color a little bit more justice with like a really nice eye look. This is definitely the most eyeshadow I've had on my face in a very long time, and yeah, I think I did okay with it. The next thing I'm going to try on is the bronzer. Oh, I didn't tell you guys the prices. I'll do that as soon as we're done with this. Right, so I'm going to take my big puffy brush here, and it looks so pink. I don't want to rub this around like my entire face just because it looks so pink. I'm going to use it basically as blush. Like that to me looks like blush. Okay, so here is the bronzer on. It is just way too pink for me to call it bronzer, so I'm gonna go with like a bronzy looking blush. I'm gonna put just like a little bit of highlight. I have a brush for this purpose. The lighting in here is so bad. I'm not even sure if I got foundation like on my cheek. It didn't come with a lip product and I really don't have many options around me, so I'm just gonna use this. Oh, what's this? That could maybe do something. I'm just gonna go for a little bit of this gloss. Alright you guys, so here is the final look with everything on the face. It has been quite some time since I have worn like this of an intense makeup look. I think the bronzer works out pretty well for a blush actually. I like that kind of like bronzy looking blush. And I'm quite surprised about this stick. I still don't think I would wear it just on its own, but it worked really well for a base for another eyeshadow. So yeah, I thought this was pretty good. Let me know what you guys think about the total overall look, and I'll get you guys some prices real fast. Sorry I forgot these earlier in the video, but first we have the Earth Harbor Marina Biome Brightening Ampoule, which is $40. Then the LA Splash Golden Gatsby palette is $34. The Hikari blush, totally skipped over, ignored entirely the fact that it said blushing bronzer. So yeah, that's why there's so much pink in there. That is $23. Then we have the EVIO Beauty Perfecting Primer, which is $30, and then the Crown Pro Eye Crown is $10. All right, let's see if I can do some math skills real fast. 10 plus 30 is 40. 40 plus 40 is 80. 80 plus 23 is 103. 103 plus 34 is $137. I don't know, $137 value in this box. Honestly, I mean, I do feel like it is pretty on par right now with BoxyCharm as far as value goes, because BoxyCharm is now like 30 bucks. I do think that BoxyCharm, because they're bigger, they have access to like more well-known, sometimes more high-end brands that we're seeing in this box. Just like things like having an LA Splash palette and a Crown product, like they're not super well-known brands, I guess, even though it does, BoxyCharm uses Crown too, so I don't know. What do you guys think? One thing I do know is there's actually some makeup in this box, and that makes me very happy. So let me know all your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments. What did you think of this box? What do you think of my face now that there's stuff on it? Do you think the items in here are good? Do you think it's better than BoxyCharm? Just anything you want to like, you know, put out there. I love reading and responding to them. But that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so very much for watching. Please go ahead and consider subscribing if you would not mind. It would mean the absolute world to me. And I just hope you guys have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day. Bye!